Have you ever felt lost, untethered, searching for something more? Welcome to Angelic Footprints, where the spirit meets the road on a journey to self-healing and rediscovery. I'm Dagmar, your host, psychic medium and seasoned traveler. Each week we'll explore the world of angels and personal transformation. We're going to dive into compelling histories and captivating mythology. You're going to hear remarkable, real-life angel encounters and discover how you too can connect with the angels guiding your path. Whether it's through practical tips, meditation techniques, or stories that resonate deeply, Angelic Footprints is here to light your way. From mystical journeys to profound self-discovery, let's embark on this transformative journey together. Are you ready to find your angelic guide? Then subscribe to Angelic Footprints today and step into a world where angels walk beside you every step of the way. Angels, spirituality, healing. Let's ignite your transformation. In today's episode, I'd like to share with you the timeless role of angels. If we go back to a long time ago, stories of angels are prominent throughout the Bible, although the only named angels are Michael, Gabriel, and Lucifer. In the Old Testament, angels acted as messengers of Yahweh, which is another name for God, and they protected important people, helped the prophets, and revealed God's word to mankind. There is also mention of archangels, cherubim, seraphim, thrones, dominions, and powers. Many cultures have depicted winged beings. The first historical records of winged beings comes from Zoroastrianism, one of the world's oldest religions. The oldest known artwork of an angel can be found on a 6,000-year-old pillar from Ur. This shows a winged figure pouring the water of life into a cup held by a king. There were many gods in ancient Mesopotamia, and many of these had wings and could be considered angels. While the Mesopotamian people worshipped between 300 and 1,000 gods, the winged beings mentioned are the Lamassu, depicted as protective deities, and the Queen of the Night, often referred to as both Ishtar and Inanna, or as Ereshkigal, as well as the demoness Lil-Tu, otherwise known as Lilith. In Buddhism, angels are bodhisattvas, or the enlightened ones. Islam has a vast hierarchy of malaika, otherwise known as angels, which is thought to have been inherited from Judaism and Christianity. Catholic doctrine advocates that everyone has an angel assigned to them at the time of his or her birth, and that our guardian angel can intervene with God on our behalf. During the Renaissance, artists like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and Raffaello Santi created great frescoes with angels and cherubs. The presence of angels in the lives of human beings has been recorded throughout history. Joanna Skilling in the book, The Big Book of Angels, tells the story of Joan of Arc, who was 13 years old when she began to hear heavenly voices, inspiring her to save France. One of those voices belonged to Archangel Michael. Also in the same book, Joanna Skilling presents to us the life of Emanuel Swedenborg, who was born between 1688 and lived up until 1772. He was a Swedish scientist and philosopher who recorded his accounts of his visions and discussions with angels in his books. He saw angels in human form, believing that they were there to help us evolve spiritually. William Blake, who was alive between 1757 and 1827, was a British poet, painter and engraver who recorded his conversations and visions of angels, especially those with Archangel Gabriel and the Virgin Mary. Sightings of angels are not limited to the ones I've mentioned so far. In fact, one of the most famous angel sightings occurred in August of 1914 at the Battle of Mons in France. The angel is known as the Mons Angel and was seen by countless men. The sighting occurred during World War I in France, during a battle where the German troops greatly outstripped the British forces and defeat was imminent. After the battle, soldiers described seeing angelic visions of St. George and medieval archers who helped change the circumstances of the conflict. The Germans retreated, and some stories report that several German soldiers were found with arrow wounds. Another report is from Lily Leonardi, who wrote a memoir entitled In the Shadow of a Badge, a spiritual memoir. Now, what is so significant about this report is that this is recent, because Ms. Leonardi, she is a former FBI officer who arrived first on the scene after United Airlines Flight 93 went down in Shanksville, Pennsylvania on 9/11. She described columns of archangels with their wings reaching to the sky that were shown to her after a blinding light and white mist cleared around the crash site. Now, there are also stories of the Thames angel, who is known as one of the most famous angels in England. This particular angel has been sighted on numerous occasions, particularly around the Jubilee Gardens. During the period of 1665 and 1666, London was infested by rats that carried the bubonic plague. The Great Fire of London swept through the city, and the Thames angel is associated with the fire that subsequently eliminated the plague that inhabited the city. Sightings of this angel have occurred during World War I and World War II and have reputably been captured many times on photographs, CCTV, video, and also seen by the naked eye. Now, here's the thing. Angels are not limited to extraordinary people. We can see that by these stories. And rather, many ordinary people have had visions and sightings of angels throughout the ages and have testified to being witnesses to these events. Moreover, the advent of the New Age movement has brought with it a resurgence in the interest of angels. Go to any New Age expo or psychic fair and you will find angel books, angel cards, angel figurines, angel feathers, you name it. We, as human beings, have a fascination with these magnificent beings. It never fails to amaze me that when I was completing my doctoral thesis on angels and archangels, and I put a post out on social media, the amount of people who were willing to share their stories of their experiences. You will get to hear angel stories from people as they come on the show to tell you what happened to them and how it has influenced them. There may be those of you who may be thinking that your experiences are something that people wouldn't even believe. But guess what? That is not true. Quite the opposite, in fact. I believe that the world needs to hear your story so that others can get healing and hope, so that they too may believe and that it will enrich their lives. More than ever, the stories that will come through in the ensuing podcasts are there to show you that there is more to this life than the physical world that we live in, that we have protectors, that we have guides that assist us, and that angels help us in all manner of ways, and that you too can see how your angels are helping you and giving you guidance. Now, in the meantime, if you found this episode valuable, I'd love you to please share it with 3 people who you believe would find it beneficial. And if you enjoyed the show, please consider leaving a 5-star review on the platform where you're listening. Until the next episode, blessings, and may your life be filled with hope and inspiration.